channel. We are recording this session and it will be placed on the YouTube channel, so you can get access to it at any time at all that you want. All right, so we are going to use what I call is a custom indicator. So after the Zoom session, I'll drop it on the Telegram page, and then you can pick it from there. Last time I did, the last session we did, recording I did was on how to use the EMA8. So let me quickly, since this is a live session, let me quickly go through that before I bring in the new method. So let me add this. Then our traders dynamic index. All right, so these are the two indicators that I used last time when I did the video. So what I said was we are using 2 time frames for this particular strategy. We are using 2 time frames. But before you do anything, okay, before you do anything with this strategy, I always say that you should do what we call your top-down analysis. This top-down analysis, you don't need to draw any trend line or support and resistance. All I say you should do is go to your weekly time frame, check the direction, see if the candlestick is what, bullish or bearish. In crash, we are only looking for bullish candle, weekly candle. If we go to our weekly and the candle is bullish, we will then go to our daily time frame and see for that particular day, what do we have. For instance, today we have weekly bullish and also daily bullish. That is all. So you know that we are in an uptrend. Please, I hope we are clear. We are getting this concept. Now, once you know this, don't worry about anything. Just come right down to H1. What am I looking for on H1? All I need is to wait patiently. So today's market opened from here, okay, on this candle. This candle was the first candle that was formed today, okay. So since the open of the market, we can see the market has been on what? An uptrend. On an uptrend, which means that crash 1,000 has been buying the whole day. Good. What do I do? Once I see my H1 candle, for instance, this particular, even the first day candle, it closed above EMA8. I place my line there. Quickly, I shift my time frame to what? 15 minutes. What am I looking for on 15 minutes? The same principle. My candlestick should close above EMA8. Once my candlestick closes above EMA8, I enter the market on the next candlestick. So here, this particular candlestick closed above EMA8. So I'll enter on this particular one. Now, I will not just stand up and enter. I'll come down to my TDI. What is my TDI telling me? Is it oversold or overbought? Now, here, if you look at this, we are moving from here. Okay, so it was oversold here, went up, became overbought, came back down into the oversold region here. Now, the reason why I will buy this market is the green and the red moving average inside the Bollinger Band on the TDI is above the yellow middle Bollinger Band, which shows that the yellow Bollinger Band is serving as a support. Okay, at this 97 as a support, a strong support. So I'm buying at a support. So I'm confident. I'll buy this and hold for 1 15-minute candle. One. Okay, it's a scalping strategy. So you just hold for 1 15-minute candle, then you are out of the market. Here if you do it on 5 minutes, then you hold for what? 3 5-minute candle, which will sum up to what? 1 15-minute candle. This one, you don't do grid here. It's a simple rule. Very simple one. All right. And the same thing applies to what? To boom. If we are trading boom. Okay. If you are trading boom, you just do the same thing. You enter your EMA 8, your EMA 8, then your traders dynamic index, which I've dropped it on the page already. It's already on the Telegram page, so you can go there and download it. And I've made a video on how to set it on your phone, so you can also watch that and do it on your phone. All right, all these videos are on our YouTube channel. If you are new and you've not subscribed, kindly do so. All right, so over here on boom 1000, we will only be looking for sell opportunities. We are not catching spikes here. We are only selling. We are scalping the sells. So as I said, you first go to your weekly. Now from your weekly, here you can see weekly is very, very bullish. Then we go to daily. Daily is also bullish. What am I looking for in this market? I'm not going to sell anything in this market. Even if H1 gives me what a selling opportunity, I won't sell, because look at here, this one H1 closed below EMA 8 here. According to our strategy, once H1 closes below, we have to go to 15 minutes, down to 15 minutes, and see, has it closed? Yes, it has closed. You buy on the next listing, but you sell on the next candle. But the rule says daily and weekly should be in the same direction. If it is sell, they should be selling, and for that is for boom, they should be selling. They should all be in a downtrend, and for crash, they should be buying. Anything aside that, you don't risk it. Very, very important. Anything aside that, you don't risk it. It's very deadly. Please, I hope we are following. Okay, this one is just a recap. So let's look at this. For instance, I think this was the previous, or let me check from here. Daily. Okay, let me see which daily candle. Okay, so here this daily candle is bearish. Now let's assume the weekly is also bearish here. What are you going to do? We move to our H1. So let's go back, let's scroll and find. So this was it. H1 closed below EMA 8, meaning we are in a downtrend. What will I do? Quickly, I go to M15. Okay, I go to M15. Where are you? All right, so here we are. So here M15 also closed, though it spiked up, but it closed above below EMA 8. But I would have in this circumstance, I would have waited for the next candle, which is this one here, to close bearish. I won't enter after the close of a bullish candle. I'll rather enter after the close of a bearish candle, because I'm looking to sell. So once this bearish candle closes bearish, I'll enter on this one and just ride it to the end. 15 minutes, I'm out. That is a lot of money. That one 15-minute candle is a lot of money. So you'll be out. But then note that, as we always say, we look at our TDI. Yeah, why will I sell this? Because when the TDI, the moving averages on the green and red, got to the middle Bollinger Band, what did they do? They diverted back towards down, the downward direction. So what will I do? I'll sell and take my one candle. As simple as that. Very, very simple. So at this point in time, quickly, if you have any question on this particular strategy, you ask, then we go into what we want to do today. So you can unmute yourself if you have any question, or you can just drop the question in the chat box, and then I'll answer you. Bob Lewis, you raise your hand. Please, if you have any question, unmute yourself and ask. Or you can, how will I say it? You can also type it in the chat box, and then I'll respond to you. This is a very simple but powerful scalping strategy. And you know, you can use this. let me blow your mind. you can use this perfectly. Let me tell you, I use this to scalp NASDAQ. This particular strategy, I use it to scalp NASDAQ. And so let me just drop this as a how will I put it, a tip. You can use this same strategy to kill NASDAQ. Let me just show you something here quickly. Let me show you that it works. It works on NASDAQ as well. Very, very powerful strategy. So let me share this screen. US 30, NASDAQ, and co. The lovers of those pairs, you can use it. You can use it. All right. So here, this UK 100, UK 100. Yeah, UK 100, and you can see that is my. Let me make it bold so that you can see it very well. My EMA 8. Let me make it bold so that you can see it very well. So the last time I gave a certain buy signal on NASDAQ, it was this strategy I used to give that signal. So all I need to do is I come to my weekly. Weekly is bearish. I come to my daily. Daily is also bearish. What am I going to do? I go straight to 1 hour. I go to 1 hour. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the candlestick to close below 1 hour. Let me tell you, this one, even if you like, once it closes on 1 hour, you can take your trade. You don't even need to go to 15 minutes. So right here, this particular candle closed below my EMA 8. Okay, what will I do? I go straight to what? Sorry, let me mark that candle. So this candle. Then I go to my M15. What do I look for? I look for an opportunity. So M15, the candle, what? Closed below EMA 8. What am I going to do? I'm going to take the next available. I'm going to open my trade on the next available candle. And let me tell you, this one I can hold for 20 to 30 pips. Sometimes I even hold more than that, depending on how the market is how volatile the market is going at that moment. Okay, so it's a very simple strategy. You can use it on gold. You can use it on NASDAQ, UK 100, US 30, and S&P 500. So if you can see here that these are the only pairs that I have here. Okay, those are the only pairs that I have here. Somebody said, yeah, with this strategy, we don't swing trade this strategy. In boom and crash, we don't swing trade this strategy. It's purposely for scalping. And in NASDAQ too, is purposely for scalping. 2-3 candles, 20 to 30 pips, you are out. NASDAQ is very heavy. 30 pips is a lot of money. Yesterday, with just one candlestick, I made like over $100 in about 3 minutes on NASDAQ. So it's very powerful. It's a very powerful strategy. Someone saying trading crash, please. Are we to wait for the 1 hour candle to close first above EMA 8 before taking the trade on M15? Yes, please. So the reason why you are taking the trade on M15 is sometimes EMA 8 will close above the 1 hour candle will close above EMA 8, but then the 50-minute candle will close below. And if 50 minutes is closing below, you know, both 50 minutes and 1 hour must be telling you the same thing. If they are telling you the same thing, you have freedom to go on with your executing your trade. But if they are not telling you the same thing, you have to wait for the other one also to be telling you the same thing that H1 is telling you. Then you take your trade. You are at liberty. You are free to take your trade. Okay, so that is any other question. I'm going back to binary. Let me stop this sharing. Going back to binary. All right. So as I was saying, this strategy also works for in fact, you can use it to scalp step index and volatility 75. It's not only what exit point. Okay, Jason, you are welcome. Yeah, here the exit is simple. Our exit is 1 15-minute candlestick. As I said, the entry is on 15-minute. Once 15-minute candle also closes above or below. Please, we are using this strategy in accordance with the normal trend of boom and crash. So we are only looking for selling opportunity on boom, buying opportunity on crash 1000 or crash 500. Okay, so once H1 is telling you that okay, we are above, but first, as I said, is you have to look at this. It's very important. Weekly, daily must be telling you the same thing. Once the two of them are telling you the same thing, that sell, that is, we are in downtrend, come to H1. H1 must also tell you what daily and weekly is telling you, and must be above EMA 8 for crash. The crash is 1500 and must be below EMA 8 for boom 500 and boom 1000. Now, how do we enter? The entry is on 15 minutes. Once you identify a suitable trade on H1, you shift to 15 minutes. Wait for 15-minute candles should also tell you what H1 is telling you. Now, when H1 is also telling you, when 15 minutes also telling you what H1 is telling you, you enter on the next candle after the close of that candle that is telling you what H1 is telling you. The exit is few seconds to the close of the 15-minute candle. If you are using 5 minutes, it means you hold for 3 5-minute candle, which sum up to what? 15-minute candle. So that is the exit. We exit using the candlestick, 1 15-minute candlestick. About 5 seconds, 3 seconds to the close of the 15-minute candle, you move out. Somebody said, please, after seeing 1 hour candle closes above or below EMA 8, then we can go to 15 minutes to enter. But at 15 minutes, you will see that market has gone a little far. How can you join? Okay, what you need to do here, I've forgotten to say, explain that. What you need to do, if market has gone far on 15 minutes, don't worry, because market will come back and test the EMA 8. Once market tests EMA 8 and didn't break it and still closed above it for crash, then you buy on the next 15-minute candle and hold for one. If it is boom, you sell. So that is how you do. So it comes back to what? Retest. So for instance, let's say here, let's say on 1 hour, you got your tradable position here, but then 1 hour may be here, but when it comes to 15 minutes, it might be here. All you need to wait for was this retest here. And then once this particular one closes, you enter on this candle, and then you take your profit few seconds to the close of that. Bob Lewis said, that is why he said, okay, do top-down analysis, at least 2 time frame must confirm the same direction. Yeah, basically that is what. All right, you are welcome, Chosin. I hardly see divergence using this TDI on crash and boom. Well, there are divergence. If a divergence occurs on TDI, trading boom and crash, you just have to be you don't have to pay much attention. Normally, I don't trade divergence. It's once in a while, so I don't normally look out for it. All right, so please, this about the strategy I place on the YouTube channel. So today we are going to look at something a little different. Somebody. Okay, you're welcome, Esther. So let's see this. Myself, you raised your hand. Please, once the meeting ends, we'll go back and then you click on the link and then you come back so that we look at today's strategy. So I'll use the rest of this session to explain how you can use this same strategy to trade VIX 75, to scalp VIX 75, step index and co, because I use it a lot to scalp step index and VIX 75. Somebody said it. So every time it closes below or above in 15 minutes, we enter. Yes, but then that might be after you've done your top-down analysis, as I've explained. Once you've done your top-down analysis, yes. Once that all the details match each other, you go in and then you come out with your profit. Very important. Very, very important. All right, so let me see. Let me drop any of the vol pairs here. Okay, so this is volatility 10. Volatility 10. Somebody said, after checking the H1 and we move to M15, which of the M15 are we to check? Because for M15 makes one, for M15 makes one H1. Yes, that's why I said if you come down to M15 and there is a further move away from the EMA, okay, just wait. It surely will come back and test the EMA. It always comes back to test the EMA. At least one of the candles will come back and test the EMA. The EMA is like a support or resistance. That is why you need to know the direction for the day. Okay, the direction for the day. Once you know that, you'll be able to just wait quietly for that pullback, and then you join after the rejection. You join the trend. This like trend scalping. You are just scalping based on the trend. Okay, and I use this same thing to trade other VIX pairs also. So let's somebody said, can you use this on, can it be used for both buy and sell on crash? Okay, I think maybe you came late. As I said, this is for buying crash and selling boom. That is all we are using this strategy for. This is not what I'm coming to teach today will show you, like, will allow you to both sell crash, buy crash, and sell boom and buy boom. So today's strategy is kind of 2-in-1, catching spike and also at the same time selling or buying in the same in the normal direction of boom and crash. But for this previous one, is only for scalping, buy or sell on boom and crash. So please take note of that. It's very important that you understand the difference. So whatsoever I'm coming to teach today is for both selling and buying. But what I'm explaining now is just a previous video I did on YouTube. That one was not a live webinar. That is why I took this opportunity to re-explain this on the live webinar. So our time will run out soon. You come back and then we deal with today's strategy. Very powerful strategy. All right. So somebody said, if week 1 candle is buy, D1, H1 bullish, meaning on M15 you will be looking for buy above EMA 8. Yes, you are correct. In a day you can get about if we are truly on an uptrend, in a day you can get about 5 to 6 opportunities on one pair, and we have 4 of them. We have boom 500 crash, 500 crash, 1000 boom 1000. So just imagine getting about 4 opportunities on each of them. Okay, and once you are able to even take two opportunities on each of them, 15-minute candle is a whole lot of money. Okay, so it's very important that you just abide by the rules, and then you make success. Okay, all right, so let me quickly use these 5 minutes to explain this. With this one, I don't normally use the TDI. When it comes to the vol pairs, I don't normally use the TDI. I only use the TDI on the crash and boom to give me more confirmation or confluence, as you may say. With this one, all I'm looking for is my weekly and my daily telling me I am on an uptrend or a downtrend. If for that time we are on downtrend, I have no business with anything buy. I'm only looking to sell that particular asset. I'm not going to look out for any buy opportunities that I'm going counter trade. No, I only look for sell if we are on a sell trend, and I'm looking for buy if we are on a buy trend. This is when you are trading it, you are using the strategy on VOPES only. Okay, so you come to D1. D1 should also be telling, for instance, this one weekly is what? Is a doji. So you know what is happening here. It's kind of like market is not in an uptrend, neither is it in what? A downtrend. So we are kind of like consolidation. Okay, it has finished making its high and it has finished making its low, and is making a decision as to where to go. And the month is ending today, 12 o'clock. So this particular candle, a weekly candle, is going to what? Give us a bigger picture of what is going to happen next week when the market opens. The week, what is going to happen will be determined by this week's candle. And you can see here on daily too, you can see the daily candle was bullish, but now it's not bullish. So if you were to do this analysis in the morning, you would have look out for buy opportunities during the dawn and morning session. But normally, let me explain. When trading VOPES using this strategy, look out for momentum candles, strong momentum candles. What do I mean by that? Look out for candles that are at least more than 80%. The body formed are more than 80% of the wick that has been formed. Okay, this is a true downtrend on daily on this particular day. That one I'll only be looking for sell opportunities. This is a very good bullish candle to let me look out for buy opportunities on that particular day if the wick complies. Okay, so once the two complies, I come down to my H1. So as I was saying earlier, because weekly and daily were indecisions candle, you can see the market has been consolidating. You can see this on 1 hour. So you don't venture in this market because you lose money. One way you think the market is going your direction, the other time it pulls you back into loss, and you'll be closing trading loss. So it's very important, follow the rules, and then you make money. I think some people, somebody said, okay, can it be, oh, sorry, Choosing said, if weekly candle is buy, D1, H1 bullish, meaning on M15 you will be looking for buy above EMA 8. Is that correct? Or top down? Great, thanks. Well, per the strategy, this is the top down. All right, let me explain some secret. That weekly and daily, these things I'm giving you to determine trend is from supply and demand. We call something alignment in supply and demand. Most of you won't understand because it's, I don't know, a lot of people didn't do supply and demand. So once that our alignment using those candlesticks, okay, each monthly, weekly, and daily, whatsoever they are telling us is telling us the direction of the market at that particular time. Okay, I don't know how best I can explain this, but maybe one day I think I'll take time and explain it. If you don't understand, you can contact me privately. I'll go through with you. But it's a whole lot of topic on its own. To be honest, I see this strategy works better for spikes and one can hold, but to buy, crash, and sell, hell no, it's too scary from the way I'm seeing it. Okay, why is your